Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. I am back again for your mid-January 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Scorpio. This is for all my lammy pups, and yeah, I'm a little bit behind on doing my mid-month videos because I've been very busy, and I'm developing a whole new deck. And I cut my hair, not because I really wanted to, but because the hairstylist really screwed up. But and I am a little bit more dolled up than normal because it's my birthday on the 25th. So I'm kind of celebrating that with all my videos. I just wanted to look nice for once. I maybe we'll do some more shopping in the future. Hopefully I won't regress to my sweatshirts, but everybody loves my sweatshirts, so I may just keep wearing them just because it amuses people. So anyways, my dear lambs, I hope you've been having a good January. Let me roll out, see what we get for you guys. Trouble in paradise, guys. What is going on? Okay, so to begin with, you got the Hanged Man. As we all know, Beth loves the Hanged Man. That's me. I just think the Hanged Man is a great inspirational card. It's all about hanging in there, being calm, and being able to get through things no matter what. Here's the thing, Scorpio. I mean, you guys are tough. You know, you're tough cookies. So it's sort of interesting to see this for you. I feel like some of you, especially the male Scorpios, you're not taking care of yourself. Your health is kind of dwindling. Maybe you're drinking too much, partying too hard, smoking too many cigarettes. Whatever it is that you're doing, it makes me feel like you're just not really paying attention to your health. And the thing is, Scorpios sometimes don't know how to say no or set in clear boundaries. And so other people, they'll just keep going. They'll just keep going with the flow, even if it's to their detriment. They don't even know what their boundaries are. They don't know. So they just like really don't have it. So it's like they're the person that'll stay up to like 5 o'clock in the morning, like on a consistent, regular basis, because they just don't set boundaries. Like they don't really care about the boundaries. They just want that intensity, and from life. They need that connection from life, and so they don't sleep right, and they don't eat right, and I feel like this is Scorpio guys, specifically, very strongly Scorpio guys. Scorpio women, I feel like this is you. To some of you, I feel like this is you in a way, because I feel like you aren't paying attention to what you're eating right, and you're not getting enough sleep. But I also feel like you, Scorpio females, are waiting on something, or just kind of like going through a lot. And so you're relying on your inner strength to get you through. And you may have been tested recently where you felt like God was testing you. The thing that I think is really bothering you is this person, okay? This is the liar, cheater, thief card. And I don't like to see this for you, because this to me symbolizes someone who's deceiving you, someone in your life that is not being honest with you, someone who's wearing a mask, okay? Scorpio guys, this could be you. But my feeling is there's a lot of females who are watching this, and I feel like it's more like it's not a Scorpio man that's wearing the mask. I feel like it's somebody else. Somebody else in the zodiac. Could be a Capricorn man. Could be a Libra. Maybe a Libra man. Could be Taurus. Even a Sagittarius. I don't know. I'm getting there's different, or Pisces too. Pisces also. There's someone that's cheating. There's some element of cheating. There's some element of not knowing what's going on underneath that mask. It's like somebody's like, it's like you can't tell if I'm smiling or if I'm like, sticking my tongue out. You just can't tell. Okay. And so I think you don't know what somebody else is thinking, and that's getting to you. Scorpios need to know. They just keep digging, you know what I mean? Like, they have to know. It's like an insatiable needing to know, like, what somebody else is thinking, and this is somebody that's in your life that you don't know what they're thinking. Chances are they're seeing somebody else. Chances are they're lying to you in some way. If you're in a relationship, which I believe that, maybe you thought you were in a relationship, because in the recent past you got the Lovers card. So I don't like this kind of combination when somebody has the love card, but then also somebody's got the cheating card, okay? Because that means to me that the person that you like or the person that you really love is not being real with you. They're not being honest with you. There's like a lack of honesty and a lack of trust. Somebody may have turned their back on you as well. There's also an element here now, if you don't have any relationship things going on, which is highly doubtable because most Scorpios, Scorpios need to have kind of relationship stuff. They need to have sex. They need to get it on as many times a day as humanly possible. But if you don't, then there's an element of hiding. You yourself, Scorpio, are hiding. You're in hiding. You don't want to show the world who you are. You're scared. You're scared of being yourself. And you kind of turned your back on the world. You don't want to have anything to do with the outside world. I see it sometimes with clients. This can be this way, where somebody is like continuously like not being real with the world. But my feeling is because it's linked up with this Lovers card, in the recent past you have this love card, then the person that you love is either cheating or lying or just being dishonest in some way, not being entirely honest with you. Okay, and the foundation is the Fool card. And the Fool card is, taking a leap of faith. And I feel like you did that. I feel like the thing is this is in the distant past. So you took a leap of faith and you sort of maybe started a relationship with someone, or maybe you fell in love. And you trusted that person. And the problem is that person wasn't really good for you. Maybe that person, it's all about them. It's all about their feelings. It's all about feeling like that person's the victim in some way of something. Because this is the Five of Swords here. That's what's crowning you. For those of you who don't have anything relationship going, you are just in survival mode. In the past, in the distant past, you took a leap of faith and you were trusting that God was going to be there for you, and you found you were either doing what you love, or there was love in your life, and now you're in survival mode. This is for people who don't have a relationship going on. I feel like the majority of you guys, you have a relationship going on. You took a leap of faith into a new relationship. That was a leap of faith that you took. That that you were going to be okay in this relationship. And then what's right around the corner is the Freedom from Worry card. The Freedom from Worry is moving away from these birds that are trying to like attack you, or these problems in the past that you have. So to me, there's 3 cards. They look very similar. Okay, very, very similar. I don't like the vibe right now. Okay, the vibe is, even though you got the Freedom from Worry card, I want you to take a look at this. Okay, just the colors, similar. Okay. So you got this. This is very aggressive. This is very aggressive. This is also survival mode, but it's an aggressive person. This is lashing out. This is a Scorpio stinger, okay? This is lashing out or a fight or some kind of thing that's gone on. And it's because of this, because of the cheating, the lying, the stealing, the thieving, the dishonesty. You know, Scorpios are just like, why can't you just be honest with me? Right? That's most women in general. I don't know why guys can't figure this out. But anyways, guys get scared, and he thinks he can get away with it. He thinks that it's going to be fine if he tells you one thing and tells his girlfriend or somebody else, his wife, another, you know. And you got the Six of Swords, which, you know, it's good because that means you're going to be saying, you know what? Sayonara, see you later, okay? I'm going to be piecing the fuck out of this relationship and moving on from this BS, because that's what it is. It's just BS. You're taking the high road. You're taking the high road and you're not looking back. That's what you don't see coming, is that you're going to take the high road. You're not going to look back. You're going to be the bigger person. You're going to be like, you know what? I see what you're doing, and I'm not having it. So the thing is that in the future, well, I should say one of the problems is that you had feelings for that person. You did have feelings. You started to have feelings for that person. That's one of the issues. That's the problem. For those of you who aren't in a relationship, this is the beginning of increase in financial prosperity. After much hardship and much lack. Some of you are just, you know, you're emotionally, you need your finances to get better. That's where you're at. You're just like, I need to have money rolling in. And it is. It is. So take heart and know that it's going to be okay for you financially. I never worry about Scorpios financially, ever. They will always come back up on top, even if they're having a low financial moment. Put that in the back of your mind. I'm not worried about you, okay? What's coming in from the outside is, you know, conflicting emotions, feeling hot and cold. You know, on one hand, you know, you're feeling the fire, you know, for burning desire for someone. On the other hand, you kind of cool off and you're just like, you're not into it that much. Because these two cards link up in a certain way, they're similar. Again, you've got a lot of similar things here. I'm seeing these patterns. The thing is what's coming in is that you are starting to have feelings for someone. And you can't really figure out your feelings. It's very mixed. There's just a lot of... you're having a hard time controlling your kundalini energy, basically. Scorpios, you know, they're ruled by the spine, which is has the kundalini energy, the sex energy. And you're having a hard time controlling this, you know, your desires for others and this desire to sleep with others and controlling that energy. And so, you know, it's kind of confusing because you have feelings, but it's mixed in with this desire as well. And feelings don't necessarily have to do with the desire. It's just you like someone, you care about someone, and it's not sex related. But there's this other part of you that does want that, and so you're kind of like, well, what do I do because I want that, and because I like this person? How do I combine them? Like, what do I do? Like, and so it's like they're combining, and it's kind of like oil and water right now for you. You're just kind of like, normally, you're just the kundalini energy. You don't maybe necessarily have these types of feelings for someone, you know? That's not to say that Scorpios don't fall in love and Scorpios don't have feelings, but I feel like Scorpios like have feelings that are driven by the Kundalini, by the need to have sex, by liking someone, wanting to have sex with someone. So that's a little kind of tricky little thing that's going on. You're kind of just like, well, I like this person. I like this person. What do I do? Do I sleep with them? Do I not sleep with them? You know, what do I do? How do I have a real relationship? You know, and the funny thing is I always tell people to go to Patty Stanger's website, pattyknows.com, or read Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, either one, and try to understand a relationship. Because relationships, you have to have, and I think I've talked about this in one of my other videos, you have to have five main things in a relationship, okay? You have to have the emotional connection, the feelings, the caring, the liking. You have to have an intellectual connection, okay? Being able to like communicate in an intellectually stimulating way where you can talk about news-related stuff and it's not a bore, okay? We just understand each other. You have to have a physical connection, okay? The Kundalini, sex stuff, you know, you guys know that real well. Okay, you got that one down, okay? You have to have the love, and the love doesn't happen very much. It's the love that starts in your stomach, kind of spreads out into your body, and makes you a little bit numb and a little bit sick, and like you feel like you kind of like want to throw up, you know? You feel a little bit high, but you don't feel good, but you don't feel like terrible either. It's kind of a strange feeling, and you know, you have a hard time eating, like all the books say, and a hard time, you can't sleep really much at all because you just stare at your ceiling in this kind of like love haze, okay? It's like a haze, you know, you can't go to work, or if you do go to work, it's very difficult to get through the entire day without either several cups of coffee, and even then you don't even really want to drink coffee. You gotta have the love, okay? And then the fifth element that you have to have is the practical, being able to live with someone, being able to agree on things, being able to have, you know, the checklist. You know, do you want to have kids? Check yes. Check no. You know, do you want to go on vacation to Italy? Check yes. Check no. You know, the basic stuff. Can you live with that person? Are you going to fight about laundry and dishes and cleaning, or you know, is it going to be that kind of a challenge, or are you just going to get along? You know, so you have to have all those five things in order to have a lasting relationship. A lot of people only have 3 of those things, and they don't have, you know, the love or the compatibility where you're able to live with each other, you know, without killing each other, you know. It's just like, you know, you have to have those things. I also think you need to know how to date correctly and put yourself out there in a good way. So I feel like you need to like re-examine, Scorpio, dating. Like you need to like know like what the rules of dating are, and make sure you ask the right questions when you get into a relationship. Now, I'm kind of get the feeling that you may like someone, or you may have started to like someone, and maybe they didn't tell you the whole truth. And that's part of the problem. And if they didn't tell you the whole truth, even the best people, psychics, you know, books, gurus, relationship gurus, cannot help you there. Because if somebody betrays you, somebody just betrays you. It's not something that you can really... Sometimes you can see it coming, and sometimes you can't. It's sort of like when somebody turns like around. You know, you don't really see it coming. It just kind of flips, kind of happens. And so that's problematic too. So sometimes psychics can pick up on whether that person has the potential to flip, you know, and cheat or lie, you know. But at the same time, we all kind of do. No one is perfect. Everybody has tendencies at some level to cheat. Everybody has tendencies at some level to want more out of life, or want more out of a relationship, or, you know, relationships are very complicated. So I just think that these are some things that you need to think about. Dating, you need to really understand dating for sure. And if you started to like this person and they turn out to be not that good for you in whatever way, then good riddance, and you're on your way. You're on your merry way. And be on your merry way, because they're only going to hold you back. Now, if you're not dealing with someone like that, then you're just dealing with, I feel like, survival issues of not wanting to show the world who you are, you're hiding from the world. Maybe dreaming of material comfort and stability. To me, this is this, again, you've got the Seed of Potential card. I don't know, for some of you are thinking about adopting. I don't know why this has come to my mind. Some of you are dreaming about wanting kids and adopting. Others are more just dreaming. I feel like the Scorpio thing is about the material wealth and security. It's not that Scorpios are materialistic per se, but they like their things. They like nice things. They're the ones that everything will be kind of top of the line. Good quality. And Scorpios can afford it. Typically, Scorpios can afford it. A Scorpio will cry poor until, it dies. But they're not poor. Very rarely a Scorpio is poor. If you're going through survival mode, if you're in survival mode, then you need to kind of come out of that. And you will come out of that. But you need to kind of do things that are free, do things that you enjoy, do things that don't cost money, so that you are enjoying your life. And you're not just in this, I'm not going to go anywhere, I'm not going to do anything, I'm not going to see anybody because I can't afford it mode. Okay? Go out, go shopping, go, spend some time with friends, go to the movies, live your life, And the outcome is, the final message is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant in my deck is all about learning and school and counseling. I feel like you're going to need some counseling here, Scorpio. If you haven't had counseling already, this would be the time in the future, last couple weeks of January, to do so. This is talk therapy. This is talking to someone who's older and wiser, maybe like an aunt or an uncle or somebody that's close to you in the family, or maybe, talking with a psychic. A lot of people, watch me and they talk to me, and then they talk to other psychics too. It's good to have that kind of therapy, I feel like, for you. There's also this part of this where you're waiting on a phone call, and you're going to get the phone call that you're waiting on, because I wrote, he or she is going to call you, news through email and phone. So be expecting a call, be expecting contact. The thing is you don't want the contact necessarily from this person. No, you don't. You think you do, but you don't. This person is very closed off and greedy. Okay, this person is very into themselves and selfish. They're being selfish. I feel like there's cheating going on. I feel like there's sex issues. They're sleeping with you, or they're into you just for sex, and they may be married, or they may have somebody else on the side, which is just like it's just horrible. But I feel like that's kind of what's coming through. I hate to leave there because it's just such a hard message. So I want to look at see if there's something else. So, I reshuffled, and you got the Hanged Man again. Scorpio, guys and girls, this relates to you. You need to, this is a test of your inner strength. Be patient. Hang in there no matter what. And be strong. And be stronger. My friend told me that recently. Be stronger. Okay? Because Scorpios are tough, but you can be stronger. Everybody can always be stronger. and we can work on being stronger for each other. Yeah, I think that's all the messages that I'm getting right now. Let me ask Critter a final message, okay? Because I still am using my little boy chortle agate, and I'm talking to the Critter. Let me see if Critter has anything to say. What do you have to say, Critter, about this situation? Okay, saying that he is not good for you. Don't listen to what he says. No matter what he says is a lie. Be on your best behavior. It's saying don't be a pushover. Like, don't be easy. Be tough. And no matter what, live your life. No matter what. So, so those are my final messages for you. I send you lots of love, big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. All right? Have a good one. Take care.